Hello and welcome to another edition of Ten-Tec Television. I'm Scott Robbins, W4PA, the amateur radio product manager for Ten-Tec, and we are here today to give a demonstration of the Ten-Tec RX-320D receiver. The 320D is a small black box receiver, measures about 6 inches by 6 inches square, about 3 inches high, and it is a black box literally. It has no meter, dials, etc. on the front. I'll give you a shot of what it looks like here in a moment. And it connects to your computer via RS-232, a serial port, or you can connect it by USB. We supply a USB to serial port adapter with it. The 320D is a conventional HF receiver. It's 100 kilohertz to 30 megahertz, CW, single sideband, AM operation, 100 kilohertz to 30 megahertz. Memories, I'll give a little demonstration about how all this works. One thing it has in the back too is an IF tap at 12 kilohertz for connection to a sound card, so you can decode digital radio mondial transmissions over the shortwave bands. So, first thing I'll do here is I'll grab the camera and I'll give you a shot of what this thing looks like. This is the RX-320D. Note the fancy camera work. This is the back panel of the radio. You can see over here on the left side we have the power cable. There's an on-off toggle switch, serial port connection. Right here we have a line-out connection which can be connected to the PC sound card for listening to audio. Next to that is an external speaker jack. I've actually got just a conventional 8-ohm speaker connected to it at the moment. This big red thing here is the antenna jack. Actually, I'll just unplug that for a sec. You can see antenna jack, RCA phono, IF output. There's also a collapsible whip antenna for using it indoors. The RCA antenna jack that is there, it actually acts as a switch as well. So once you plug something in like this little homebrew RCA to SO239 adapter, it disconnects the whip antenna. Okay, so we have screenshot capability here with the RX-320D. So what we're going to do is switch over here to the 320's user interface, and you can see this is what it typically looks like. I'll move it over here in the box a little bit. Okay, you can see down here below at the bottom is the radio itself, which you can actually move these little pieces around if you want to. This is a sweep scope over here at the upper left, and over here at upper right is memories. Now I've got this receiver tuned to a frequency in the 20-meter handband at the moment on single sideband. You can hear we're on a frequency here where there's a few people talking at the moment. Okay, so to tune the radio, you just mouse over on the tuning knob and you hold it. And you can see you can tune up and down the band. There are variable step sizes over here, like I can go to 100 hertz step, for example, and tune faster. We have a number of filters available here: 8 kilohertz, 5.1, 3.3, 2.55, and 1.95. And we have the 2.55 kilohertz filter in at the moment. There are a number of memories that are usable on this receiver as well. I put a couple of them in over here. Let's see if we just click on a memory. We go immediately to a shortwave frequency I put in, 13.69 megahertz, AM, 8 kilohertz filter, puts in the mode, filter, bandwidth automatically. This is a local AM station, 990 kilohertz. When you save a frequency, like for example, I'll type in WWV here at 15 megahertz. Oh, that's another thing I guess I should have described is you can do direct frequency entering, say 14.0, 15.0 megahertz. You can hear WWV in the background. Now, if I want to save this, over here at left on the radio screen, it says Save Station, which I will click. Name or identifier, WWV. Country, USA. Language, English. Nope, so I can read notes about the station, time station. And then I hit Okay, now it's saved right here. You see WWV. So if I go to a different station, here's the shortwave station again at 13.69. Go back to WWV just by clicking on it. The RX-320D is set up with a sweep function as well, so you can sweep across a given range of frequencies. Set this up for 150 kilohertz, and it'll hit sweep. Now the receiver is muted, as this will sweep across the band. And where there are small peaks on the sweep, there are signals or noise that is above the noise present on the band. You can see it's doing a 150 kilohertz sweep here that is centered around 15 megahertz, so it's 75 kilohertz on either side of the center frequency. Now you can see there's a big spike right there on the graph. That is 15 megahertz where the WWV signal is. Band conditions are a little bit crappy today, so there aren't really a whole lot of signals to listen to. So once this thing gets, you can actually stop it. Here, I'll stop it toward the end. Hit stop. It reverts to where it was. But then you can take this and you can click, and you can tune around to where you saw a signal. So now if I want to go back to WWV, I just click on it, and then I can just fine-tune it here a little bit with the radio knob, like this.
21 hours, 6 minutes, coordinated universal time.
There are a number of little controls up here at the top. You can see there's a receiver mute, just by hitting mute. You can turn on and off the radio, sweep, and the memories on the screen. You hit radio, radio disappears. Spectrum disappears, memories disappear. Under options, you can have fixed or volume control level line output. CW offset is here, local time versus UTC. You can select filters or tuning steps automatically. The time UTC button allows you to instantly tune the receiver to a WWV frequency. Let me give you an example of that. Here we'll go back to the 20-meter ham band. Now if I want to hit time UTC, I can pick 15 megahertz, exit and keep changes. Now back to WWV at 15 megahertz again. The DRM output, which is a 12 kilohertz IF tap off the back of the receiver, is usable for decoding DRM transmissions, which are a digital form of shortwave broadcasting that has started over the last 8 to 10 years. It does require, however, that you have an external piece of software called Dream available to be used with it. And that software is available through various vendors on the internet, though we are not a seller of it ourselves. It's available for about $20 US. So, I hope you've enjoyed this overview of the RX-320D tonight. If you have any questions about the RX-320D or any of our other products, feel free to look at our website at www.tentc.com. You can reach us on the telephone at 800-833-7373 or email the sales department at sales@tentec.com. Thanks very much for tuning in tonight. My name is Scott Robbins. My call sign is W4PA 73.